Welcome back, First Hour Faithfuls, to yet another episode of the First Hour. This is the show where I, Colin Tanner from Video Games Are Dumb, and you, the legions of First Hour Faithfuls, take a look at the first hour of a recently released video game. So remember to like, subscribe, share, and bring the fire in the comments below for this episode, grabbed by the Ghoulies on the Xbox One as part of Rare Replay, the package that's 30 games for $30. Quite a bargain so far. I've done a couple of videos already on this. And, you know, I tried looking at almost every console so far except for the ZX Spectrum. And we've reached a very strange period for Rare. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is honestly, for all intents and purposes, looked back upon as a failure. And if that sounds harsh, I'm very sorry, but that is just the way it was. Rare was purchased by Microsoft in 2002 for $375 million. Resulted in at least one GameCube title being canceled. And the very first title, and only title, they would put out on the original Xbox is this one, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. And a lot of people back then joked, saying Microsoft spent $375 million and all they got was Grabbed by the Ghoulies. And, you know, it's... I've honestly only played this game at demo kiosks back in 2003 when it was released. And so I'm very curious to see how this is. It's very cool to see an original Xbox game on the Xbox One. Yes, of course, we have Halo 1 and 2, but of course they were going to end up on there one way or another. It's very nice to see these titles. This title being here as well. We're gonna go with my game. Or I guess we'll be known as A. Sure. And that symbol right there. Good. So let's take a look at the infamous, I guess not infamous because hardly anyone knows about this title, Grabbed by the Ghoulies on Rare Replay. It's almost shocking that they put this game on the disc. I'm very happy they did. Some people thought, well, with Rare away from Nintendo, maybe they'll finally start making more mature titles. I'm sure we should have taken a right back there. Now we're lost and there's a storm coming. We need to find some shelter and fast. But that would not be the case. They would go on to do Viva Pinata and Connect Sports. How about in that old house? That's not a good idea. That's never a good idea, but you go ahead. You go right ahead and get in that house. No. Red flags. You look at that and you say, never mind about that. No, thank you. You know, it's just a bit of water out there. That's right, my pretties. Come on in and say hello. No way! Let's carry on and try and make it to the next village. Sensible, like this guy already. Places like this are always full of creeps, or worse. Now how would you know that? Me a creep? Baron von Ghoul? How dare he? I do believe a lesson in manners is required here. Outside of the comic book aesthetic, this is very reminiscent of previous Rare titles. The way the villain's sort of cartoonishly stupid. Just the general dialogue. The girl got kidnapped. There's a first for video games. Hey, get your hands off her. Was that your sister? Girlfriend? Girlfriend, sister? Sister, girlfriend? Excellent. 2 new additions to my collection. I must make arrangements to make sure they're most unwelcome. Bit unnecessary. You know, go to all the trouble to take them inside, might as well just make them comfortable, you know. I like how this is supposed to be like an old book, but it's a comic book? Or graphic novel. This is probably the most forgotten Rare title out of anything they've ever done, and they've done a lot more titles than are even in this collection. I mean, even their ZX Spectrum work as Ultimate Play the Game is more fondly remembered than Grabbed by the Ghoulies. Most people don't even remember this, and there's some good reasons. Not many people had an original Xbox. I guess maybe you could say Star Fox Adventures. What's all this noise? I'm trying to get to sleep, and who turned the lights on? Oh, he can't handle it. The old guy's gonna have a heart attack here. That ain't good. Arg, the Ghoulies, leave me alone. Spry for his age. Unnecessary once again. Have the vines go over the door. Alright, so I suggest, sir, use the left thumbstick to move and holds the right thumbstick in the direction he wishes to attack. I think those little critters are starting to look hungry. It is worth noting this is the very first game that Rare ever developed with 2 analog sticks, and as such, they decided that they wanted to do this game where you would attack with the right analog stick. Don't hit me, you little jerk. Well done, sir. You certainly seem very capable of battling unarmed. In addition to your fists, you may use certain items of furniture and other objects as weapons. Look for the grab icon. Press the A button to pick up a weapon and move the right thumbstick in the direction sir wishes to attack. May I give you Cook's special reinforcement chair? Sadly, not everything is as well made. Looks like they've done a bit of work to this game, because it does look awfully sharp for an original Xbox game. Dearie me, sir, is locked in. That means you will have to complete a challenge to escape. The gravestone RIP icon means sir must defeat all the ghoulies in this room to complete the challenge. That's every last one, so get to it. Alright, come here. Jerks. Not the most difficult challenge. Smash things with a chair. A bit like pro wrestling. Splendid, sir, you did it. You may now leave through this door and begin your search for your friend. How do you know about that? Crevens is my name, and I'm the lowly butler here at Ghoul Haven Hall. May I have the pleasure of making sir's acquaintance? The name's Cooper. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sly Cooper was well out before this game. They may alright. Pleased to meet you, sir. I shall pop up from time to time should you need any help. Let me remove that chair for now. Unnecessary if you know I'm going to be fighting stuff. Oh, I forgot to say, sir, may discard weapons by pressing the B button. Handy if sir is carrying one weapon but would rather use another. Let me also give you this map. It will show sir's whereabouts and, at times, points of interest. You may access it from the pause screen. Good luck to you, sir. That's such a rare thing to let you beat up the NPC, the friendly NPC. So you're still controlling the camera with the left and right triggers because obviously the right thumbstick has already been it's already being used up by the attacks. Well, I guess I can't go anywhere yet. Oh, that looks better. Look at those characters. They look a little bit more... yeah. Huh. It's kind of a shame they don't look like that. These are pretty good designs on these creatures right here. Okay. A. Rare game with QuickTime events. Gadzooks, sir, has suffered a super scary shock and successfully overcome it. I hope it doesn't happen again. It's gonna happen again. What an odd part of a game. That thing is amazing. Look at that. That is... look like a bit of an angry pumpkin or squash. Is that supposed to be Banjo? That looks like Banjo, doesn't it, on the left? Nope, he's gone now. What a strange scenario to play through. I can't imagine why anyone thought this was a good idea. Because it's not really scary. I mean, I love the way these masks look. Or, I guess, heads. Well, that one's got to do something, because it's the last room. Clearly from an age before QuickTime events were prominent. What's that rare, weighty tomb Sir has just picked up? Why, I do believe it's a bonus book. Keep your eyes peeled for more, as from here on, every visit to a room will have one. Collecting them could earn Sir something interesting. This is fascinating, by the way. I'm totally fascinated by this. Because it's just such a place and time, like a very strange place and time. At the door ahead is open, sir. Not all doors will trap you inside a room. It seems Sir may walk straight through this one. Did I mention that Sir may also rotate the camera left and right with the right triggers? Doing so is highly recommended, as keeping one's foes in sight has obvious tactical advantages. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. It is a little more violent than anything you'll see Banjo doing. An elbow drop, swinging chairs. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Wow. The level of destructible environments is actually pretty impressive for the time. I've always wondered if this game was ever intended to be released on the GameCube. Just wonder. It's also strange that, as far as I can tell, you can't jump. Yeah, a rare game where you can't jump. It's so different from everything they ever did before. And I wonder if Nintendo had any sort of cold feet. You know, the sad thing about Rare being bought out from Microsoft is that because it was such an enormous amount of money, $375 million. Think about that. For a video game developer. And that's in 2002 money. Due to the inflation, that's over $500 million if I'm not mistaken. The Stamper brothers, who founded Rare, as well as Ultimate Play the Game, they left the company. And I'm not sure what any of them are doing. Yeah, there were still some employees from Rare there, but Stamper brothers are out. They're gone. And they will more than likely never, ever, ever come back to the video game industry. I think the cinema is on the other side of that wall. Sir can reach it by going back through the billiards room, I believe. Backtracking this early. The gaming room. By Jove, Sir appears locked in again, which means it's challenge time once more. The key icon means Sir must find the key, hidden inside an object somewhere in this room. You should try looking inside some of the more rare items. Oh dear, my master won't be happy about all this damage. You wanna fight? Let's fight. You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts! Let's see if I can find something else to hit them with. What's this? Oh, a shovel? My head is covering it, but it actually shows an icon with how many hits you can deliver with the item in your hand. So I know it's at 2, and I got one more hit before this item will break. There's a poster over here for Jetpack, which of course was Ultimate Play the Game's first title. I want to say it was their first title. I know it's the very first title in this collection. Excuse me, sir, but you aren't supposed to be searching for the key by breaking things. Oh god. Okay. Didn't see that coming. You flew out the window. That's cool. There's the butler's head. Picture of the butler. You know, this seems almost like the perfect kids game, because A, you're playing as a kid. Kids like to play as kids. I don't care what anybody says. I know the whole thing about, like, kids didn't want to be Robin, they want to be Batman. I get that, but, you know, it reminds me a bit of, Elebits on the original Wii. Like, just going around and smashing stuff is fun. Like, that's cool. That's what you want to do. You don't want to have to worry about consequence. You just want to go in and smash the bejesus out of stuff. These are all posters from Rare games, but they all appear to be the more recent renditions of the covers seen in Rare Replay, so I guess they did do a little bit of work here. Where the hell? But he does auto-lock onto enemies whenever they enter the room, so that means he won't often be looking in the direction you might want him to. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Where the hell is that key? Guess I can... It's just kind of fun to walk around and break stuff. It is a bit disappointing though when you come across something that you can't break. So doors, I guess... Oh, look at that. Look at that. It says Rare and Xbox. Unthinkable back in the day. I mean, really, that's one of the things that you gotta remember. You know, a lot of people are now old enough to not even know or care who Rare is. They might know who Banjo and Kazooie are. They've certainly heard about GoldenEye, maybe Perfect Dark. But I don't think these kids these days, I'm sorry, but what are you doing? Think you're doing well? Let's see how you cope with having your maximum energy interfered with. In fact, I do believe I shall tinker with your ticker in every room from now on. I'm so dastardly, yes I am. What dick. That was half my energy. I don't think Rare has the same caveat it once had, and that's not an original thought. That's plenty of people have said the exact same thing, because that's the fact of the matter. They were so prolific back in the day, like so prolific. Like every year it would be like 3 Rare games. And we're talking like top quality that appealed to widely different audiences. Alright. You know, in a way, this is sort of a... this is sort of a throwback to Battletoads. Very brutal beatings and... Uh-oh. They're in the billiards table. What do I grab? Oh, that is very cool. And now it's broken. Very nice music in this game so far. Very appropriate. You know, it's playful, but it still retains that kind of spooky, almost like pirate theme. I can fight all day, guys. You wanna fight? Let's fight all day. This kid is fierce. It does feel pretty good to use the analog stick for punches and kicks. You can certainly slow it down. Why would he do that? Like, tell me one narrative reason why he's like, you know what, fuck the clock. Hate the clock. What time is it? Punch a clock. If punch a clock. What if this kid is just really stupid, and that's the part they're leaving out, where he just... This is not like, this isn't anything new for him. He just smashes crap all the time. He was smashing... That's why they're in the woods. He wanted to go punch trees. Ah, the coast is clear, sir. The coast is clear. Sir will find the cinema just along the corridor and through the first door on the left. Blah, blah, blah. What's this? Seems Ma Soupwell, our cook, has left her super soups lying around for guests to sample. They come in many interesting flavors. Why doesn't Sir give a try? Who knows what kind of effect it will have. That's what I wanted to hear. It's gonna do something weird. I guess it's just an energy boost. It was 1 energy at that. Crevens. Sir has suffered a bit of a scare. It happens again. Try to avoid the effects before it gets to you. Sir will take twice as much damage if he's hit when scared. Alright, well let it happen again, because I want to practice. Oh wow, painting. Oh, that was a kitchen sink. Everything including the kitchen sink. Gotta love it. Oh, hi. Hey there. So if I tap real fast, I can deliver faster blows. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. I think there's actually a lot of cool ideas in this game. Alright, spiders, let's go. Oh, it's fun to smash things. Monster party over here. Sir has collected 5 bonus books, which means a bonus challenge has been unlocked. Sir may access it from the bonus challenge page. Remember, every time Sir collects 5 bonus books, a bonus challenge is unlocked, so don't forget to check the bonus challenge page regularly. Like that beat. Ah, you can't carry weapons through. Okay, yeah. We're doing this again, huh? This is an interesting concept. Don't get me wrong. The whole idea of walking down a path and getting scared. Whoa, what the? Huh? What's she doing here? She's one of the many poor young souls the Baron has kidnapped and taken prisoner. Only he has the key to set them free. That is really gross. Just creepy, man. Like, why can't I just pick her up and move her? Or just, you know, call the police. You know, wasn't that a phone earlier that scared him? You know, just pick it up. Take the 2 seconds. He's so mean to these guys. They have absolutely no chance of hurting him, and yet he's just gonna kill the crap out of them. Sigh, please will you quit goofing around and get me off this chair? Okay. Was that really his voice? Is he Captain Falcon? What was that? Try to hop away from that fireplace. That's a trapdoor. I knew it was a trap. I knew it. Called that. Man, those hand-drawn versions look so much better than the actual characters. Oh no, she must have fallen into the archives. There's a set of stairs Sir can use in the gaming room, which looks like that on the other side. It's a bit hand-holdy, just to be like, okay, and then go here, and then go there. What? That was supposed to scare me that the ghost was sleeping? Oh, hey. Sorry. But, you know. Have to crush you. Oh, yeah. Common. Whoa. Oh, that's a really cool idea. Oh my god. Alright, fine. That's how you want it. Look at it try and get away. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. It appears the door Sir used to enter the cinema is still locked. You should look for another less obvious way. It's gonna be in the fireplace, I know that much, but I still have to fight the televisions. I love watching that TV try and get away. It's so funny. Take this, you jerk. Aww. It looked so sad when it died. Well, duh. I mean, it's a haunted mansion. It's kind of in the deal. You gotta have at least a few secret pathways. Oh, the chairs are haunted now. That's good. Good thing. Haunted chairs. A ghostly icon over its own means Sir only needs to defeat ghouls of this one breed, in this case the haunted chairs. Alright. Pretty good animation on those. Turbo. Oh shit. Do I have these powers indefinitely as long as I stay in the room? I kinda hope so. No. I lost them. Crud. Gotta smash that one. How many of these guys do I gotta fight? That's all of them. Yeah, I don't know anyone that owned Grab by the Ghoulies. I mean, I had an original Xbox, and I had friends that had original Xboxes. Never knew anyone that played or owned Grab by the Ghoulies. Which is, probably a sign of how this really didn't meet with the target audience of the original Xbox. Alright, so avoid being scared. Oh, right on. Now I got bonus speed. Well, alright, never mind. I'm never gonna open up another one of those chests. It's always just another ghoulie. No, for real, it's always ghoulies. Just ghoulies. Super weapons. I guess the weapons last longer now. Let's see. Ghoulies. Every time. Am I supposed to be happy about this? Excited? I don't get it. Oh god. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, let's see what they do with death. Huh. Okay, this let you start over in the basement. Like nothing actually happened. I mean, I am tapping the right stick, but you could just hold it if you really want. Super weapons. You can't really time out anything too much. I mean, you could, but it sort of seems like a waste of time when you can just hold down the right analog stick. Turbo Cooper. Take that, Electric Company. Super weapons and Turbo Cooper. wonder if they redid those books, because that looks to be Rare's newer logo, but I guess they did start that logo in 2003. Well, I guess I gotta fight a mummy now. Blimey, a mummy! Be careful how you battle this dehydrated fellow, sir. Here's a tip. Did you know that if you get knocked dizzy, you might be able to snap out of it soon if you got in a spin? Alright. That's weird. Huh, your attacks don't seem to be able to harm him. Sir, take this special candle. A little fire should do the trick. Attack using the right thumbstick is normal. Beware though, the gauge in the bottom right corner of the screen shows how much fuel it holds. Yeah. Well, that's enough out of him. I'm a little confused by the random health part of this. Just going to a stage, going into a different environment, and just having your health randomized. That seems a bit cheap. Am I supposed to be on edge because you might get scared? Oh, creepy. There's someone inside there. Alright. Scare me. Do the whole ghoulie thing. That is spooky. I mean, what are we doing? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so I gotta fight a number of... Or I gotta kill everything. That's... the mummies. But I just got my super weapon ability unlocked, so I don't actually have to worry about anything. When it comes to fuel, at least. These mummies really aren't that tough. Just in case they're coming out of there. Oh, I'm out of candle stuff. Oh, it just regenerates. Huh. Okay. Kind of puts a damper on things when you can just do whatever. So, I just got 30 health. Will I still have 30 health when I go into that next room, though? Greetings again, sir. Good to see you have made it this far. You seem to have toasted all the mummies, so you'd no longer be needing the candle. But I have far better news than that. I have found Miss Amber. If sir will forgive me, I have also taken the liberty of freeing her from her bonds. Oh, so they... At last, no thanks to you, I've been freed by that smelly old butler guy. Sigh, I suppose you'll be wanting a hug now. What? Oh, because he's like a scaredy cat. Sorry, I got kind of held up on the way, but at least you're okay. Come on, let's go home. I think there's a soccer game on TV tonight. Wait, who is this designed for? North American people or Europeans? Because we don't watch soccer on TV and Europeans don't call it soccer. You're kidding. That's it. Tie me to the chair again. Whew. Well, that's a funny joke. Not so fast. You won't want to show yourself in public when I'm finished with you. That's creepy. I guess that's the point. Oh, Jesus. That is pretty creepy. I don't know. I think you should just feel his feelings. Oh dear. Oh my. This is just terrible. That was definitely Dr. Crackpot. He appears to have transformed Miss Amber into a hideous version of her former self. Let me think. Cook may be able to fix a cure for Miss Amber's, affliction. I'll tell her to expect you. Sir, we'll find Cook in the kitchen. Well, duh. Which is upstairs beyond the cellar. Hurry now. What is going on here? So she wants to hug me all the time? Yep, I'm hearing kissy noises. No! No! Bad! That is, that's pretty terrifying, I would say. Oh, God. Alright, come on, Ghoulies, scare me. One-hit wonder. Oh, man, I really want to test this out. I mean, that randomized health thing just doesn't really make any sense. Like, I don't understand why that's there. I don't know what that adds to the overall game. Ah! That's pretty funny. The door is haunted. Wow, the doors really got a lot of health. Oh, God. Note to self, do not mess with the door. The door is insane. Alright, so I gotta avoid him for a second. There we go. Punch the door. What's this? Super weapons. I don't even have any weapons. I don't even need any weapons. I can beat the door up by myself. I sure showed him the door. No. Why are you giving a gender to a door? Ah, smug. And weird looking. A little bit of screen tearing during those transitions, if you noticed. Alright, so here's Cook. Should be an interesting character. How are you not used to this by now? There's ghoulies everywhere. You apparently live here. Phew, thank goodness you're here, young'um. These pesky fire imps are spoiling the broth. Sweet. See if you can get this fire extinguisher to work on a cool mop. Interesting dialogue. Interesting dialogue. Like how they just ripped off Goosebumps for that. The goo stuff. Well, duh. Oh, you can tap it. Oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna assume I need to put the fire out. As much as I want to swing it. Well, I guess I'll do it. Where was that? Oh, God. Was Isn't there a bonus pickup? Yeah, it's right behind her. Alright, turbo and super weapons. Even the fire extinguisher is running faster. That's pretty cool. Really, that was it? Alright. Good job, young'un. Let me take back that thing and introduce myself. Ma Soupwell's my name, and now what's this old Mr. Crevis tells me? Sounds like your young lady friend's been getting into a spot o' bother. She's been turned pug ugly by some crazy old scientist guy with 10 legs. Creven says you can help out with the cure. Sounds like she'll be needing my special potion. Alas, it seems I'm out of the 3 ingredients. I need the first being glowworms. Glowworms are used to light the lanterns in the old lighthouse. Let me mark them on your map where you can find them. Okay. You can start by heading through the door to the Scully. Off you go now, child. Okay. I need some health is what I need. Ooh, rolling pin. A picture of Banzo. I don't believe for a second these were in the original game. I think these were added later. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below if you have any sort of pictures or footage of the original game. Because I'd love to take a look at that. I just find it very hard to believe. You know, why am I even looking for health? Because at the end of the day, it's just going to be randomized. So is this our hub? Let's take a look at the map real quick. So I'm here. Jeez, what a weird design. 3D models over 2D. But I guess, you know, it was a very experimental time for games. The early 2000s. Well, shit. I thought that was it. It's weird how Rare never made another shooter. Take that back. Perfect Dark Zero. Okay, I guess it's not weird, because everyone who played that knows why. So random. So you can't carry over any abilities, you can't carry over any health, and you can't carry over any items, but the environments stay the same. It's a really curious way to design a game. There's the Rare logo on the back of the plates. Oh, he farted a lot. The Reaper cometh, you must be top of his list. Sir must complete this challenge within the time limit or the Grim Reaper will appear. If he touches you, you shall faint instantly, gadzooks. I don't think faint is the right word. I think die. Die is the right word. I will die. Come here. I want to hit you with this plate. Thank you. Thank you for letting me hit you with the plate. Right in the groin. Ridiculous. Knockout Mania? Well, I guess I won't get a chance to see what that means, because I'm in a new room now. Oh, so now I have like bad things I can pick up too, like slow motion. Even though everything else is in normal speed. So there's no lives or anything, at least I don't believe there are. You just start over. I guess that's fair. Hey. What? Friend or foe? What the dealio? Just gonna throw pots at whatever moves. Got another rare book. Wow, they're just sliding along the floor. I've always been very good at memorizing the buttons on the Xbox controller, and it's all thanks to Shenmue 2 and their QuickTime events, which were exactly based off of the Dreamcast controller, so give them credit too. Nobody even cares. Them doing this. They're not coming after me. They don't want to fight. Like, ah, throw bottles at us. Who cares? Very odd AI behavior. Maybe that's the point. They really like dancing. I don't know if that explains anything. Careful does it, young sir. Disturbing the crazy dancers could result in trouble on the dance floor. I don't care. Let's do it. What do I care? Looks like the skeletons are the faster of the two. Where zombies have more health, but they're a lot slower. What's this unlockable thing? Super weapons. It's kind of a shame that you can't do anything really with these weapons except for smack them. You can't throw them. So far, they're just pretty much just things you pick up. It's not like he's leveling up or changing in any meaningful way. You know, you can almost see this as kind of like a wannabe roguelike, you know? That means I unlocked another bonus material, but... It's cool that they added left bumper and right bumper, because I'm sure that was black and white button before. Time to go kill a DJ. The DJ may have saved my life, but I'm not saving his. Oh, you're a mummy. Hold on, I need to get some candles. Hold on. I'm gonna burn you. Nice touch. The music actually turns off when you throw the speaker. It's a nice touch right there. Ninja Imp. Okay. Looks like they got a bit more health, but still pretty easy to beat. Oh, good. Alright, so one of these ghoulies has the key. See if I can get some weapons out of here. Oh, hello. Excuse me. What am I hitting him with? Wow. These guys are actually a lot more dangerous. Come here. I'm gonna kill you. I know you got the key. Yeah. Guess let's go through the door just to see what's in there. Because we're getting pretty close. Well, the boathouse is where you can get the glowworm. Meadow. You gave me a fright, young'un. I was busy adjusting me tackling. Oh my god, this dialogue. Oh, he's got a super soaker. Yeah, that'll be useful. I mean, obviously water hurts the ghouls. I mean, it's raining and you don't see any ghouls around, so... Oh, it's full of sacred water. Alright, let's give this item a test run before we wrap up this video. First, we have to slowly walk through the environment. Wow. That does a hell of a lot of damage. Gotta kill the ghouls in 30 seconds. Or gotta kill the zombies, I mean. Skeletons I don't have to really worry about. Good. Does the holy water have no effect on these guys? Huh, I guess not. How about you? Nope. Only works on zombies. Yeah, really. Fascinating. Huh. It's so weird. I'm running away from the scary thing so it doesn't scare me. I don't get it. Where's that door anyway? time have we got? Well, okay. That's going to do it for this episode of the first hour. Do I recommend Grab by the Ghoulies as part of the Rare Replay package on Xbox One? Do I recommend the Rare Replay package? I've said in every single video, absolutely. $30 for 30 games is an absolute steal. It's a steal. It's insane. And had Grab by the Ghoulies not been a part of this project, I wouldn't have been surprised, given the history and the reception of the title. But the fact that it is pretty cool. Do I recommend Grab by the Ghoulies? No. And yes. But if you're asking, I just want to play a game, should I play this? No. No. If you like to look at games from a historical perspective, if you like to look at the industry, then absolutely. Grab by the Ghoulies is just, it is that odd bridge where on the 64, Rare was king. On the SNES, they had Donkey Kong Country. That was very important. On the NES, they had a number of titles. Titles you're probably not even aware were Rare titles. And, you know, on the ZX Spectrum, they were deeply important. You know, Ultimate Play the Game was very important. As soon as they left Nintendo, you know, as soon as, you know, Star Fox Adventures came out, people right away were like, I don't know, that's pretty bad, that's not up to their usual standard. You know, even things like Donkey Kong 64, which weren't great titles, were kind of overlooked because other things like Banjo-Tooie and, you know, Perfect Dark were coming out from that studio. You know, really groundbreaking things in a lot of ways, and just big titles, especially for the 64. Like, they were the things that really pushed the 64. It was first party and Rare, and sometimes Rare was more important. When they were purchased by Microsoft, everybody thought that they were going to be something big. And, you know, in some ways you could say Kinect Sports, with how well that's done. You could say that. You could say that they designed the avatars from Xbox 360, your avatar. So there's that. You could say Viva Pinata. You know, definitely a lot of people like that game. But this would be the very first title where people would not, barely anyone remembers it. And everything after that, people just started to forget Rare. They knew their properties to some extent, like Banjo-Kazooie, but Rare would become forgotten after this. And things like Kinect Sports, things like, you know, Cameo, even Perfect Dark Zero, that's when Rare took a back seat. When they were with the 64, they were right alongside them. You really can't stress this enough. How important GoldenEye and all of their platformers, Conquer and Banjo-Kazooie, all of those platformers, you cannot stress how important those were. Or even something like Donkey Kong Country. That's how they were selling Super Nintendos by the end of that system's lifespan. How important Rare was to that company. And they go over to Microsoft and suddenly it's... yeah. You know, the only thing people ever say when you bring up Rare is either how great they were or how bad they are now. Or lastly, what happened. And I think both are a little misguided perspectives on the company. They're still out there doing a lot of work. We have their latest upcoming game, that pirate game that they announced at E3, Sea of Thieves or whatever. And if you want to trace that lineage, Grab by the Ghoulies is that bridging of those two different eras. And when people say, what happened? It's because this game, Grab by the Ghoulies, is so forgotten. And for good reason. It's an interesting title, but if it wasn't made by Rare, no one would talk about this. This would have just been in bargain bins, and everyone would have forgotten, and a few people might have been like, oh, I liked that game when I was a kid, and that would have been it. But because Rare developed it, that's the only reason that this is being remembered 12 years after it was made. This is a very forgettable title. Do I recommend it on the merit of its gameplay alone? Not really. It's interesting to look at, and maybe I'll play a little bit more of it later on, but it's not up to their own standard. It doesn't have that je ne sais quoi Doesn't have the magic. Very unusual title, but I'm very happy they put it out on this collection, because I feel like it would be a, you know, the fact that they can't have things like Donkey Kong on here or GoldenEye due to licensing issues is cool. They put every effort into at least making a title like this available, because it's a very important part of video game history. But that's going to do it for this episode of the first hour. Remember, like, subscribe, share, bring the fire in the comments below. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.